Hello, family. This is just a video I promised to do on technical analysis. The basics of technical analysis is that you are basically looking for something in the chart that can give you an indication whether you need to enter a trade or you need to close the trade or you need to take some profits. Okay. So I'm hoping I'm going to be making a lot of sense in what I'll be talking about. So when we talk about technical analysis, okay, what we are looking for is we are looking at the candlesticks. First of all, to understand, we're looking at the candlesticks. What type of candlesticks are we looking for mostly? Mostly it's a dodgy candlesticks we're looking for, and those shooting star. And looking for double marrow. A lot of candles that we're looking for. And the second thing we're looking for patterns. So patterns such as QML, head and shoulders, compression, fake clouds. Also looking for a basis. It can be a drop-based drop, drop-based rally, rally-based rally, rally-based drop. Looking at this type of S. Also looking for support and resistance. And looking for supply zone and demand zone. Okay, that's what we are looking for when we talk about technical analysis. Technical analysis is by looking at your charts, and the kind of just the basics on the chart. You must understand that if you're looking at the chart, this is what we are looking at. Okay, we're looking at this, and this side here shows this here. It shows what the exchange rate. So as traders, we make money when there's a change in the exchange rate of each currency. Okay, and remember, as a trader, you're always going to be trading two currencies. Okay, this is USD CHF, as you can see. This is just one further down, has met the short level. So this is EURUSD. This is the chart of the EURUSD. So what we're looking for, we're looking either to buy or to sell, depending on the movement that we see in the chart, also on the pattern that we see on the chart, also the type of candlesticks that we see on the chart, whether the market or the price has reached support and resistance, then we can decide what we can do on this one. Okay. So, like I said, the first thing we're looking for, firstly, we're looking at the higher time frame. Remember, this is H4, which means the 4-hour. Every candle is formed after 4 hours, and each candle represents in 4-hour in terms of the time frame. As you can see, for plot this vertical line, gonna shows you the time here at the bottom and the date. As you can see, these are the dates. This is the higher time frame H4, and this is a daily. So one candle doesn't matter the shape or the size. Every candle on the daily is formed after at the close of the day. On the weekly, one candle represent a week. So here you can see a bit better in terms of the direction. You can see here the market reached this level on the weekly time frame, which is the EURUSD started what dropping. You can see there. What you see also there is that this here is since down. Okay, candlestick there, as you can see, or some people call it inverted hammer. So there was this here. The market came back there and then it started to drop. Okay, so if you go down in the daily, you can see this drop just a bit. If you go on the 4-hour chart, then you can see that this has been a nice drop. Okay, it's over 80 pips, and this drop is coming back to this level of zone. Okay, as you can see here, the market is now retesting previous zone. Let's just zoom in on that so you can see. So when you say retesting, is because this level here was previously a resistance. When you say resistance, we are talking about ceiling the price reach. So this is I'm gonna call it R, the resistance. As you can see, the price came back here and dropped and then came back here for the second time again. What happened? It dropped again. Okay, this is 4-hour, remember? This is a 4-hour chart. Then the price came back here. Again, same thing. Okay. Again, same thing. One resistance. And then the next thing, the price dropped and then started breaking out. So this here was a breakout from this now. So now this was a resistance. It's no longer resistance. This level now has become one support. Okay, has become one support. Try that so you can see. So now it became support. So what that happened is that the price actually moved like this from there, it dropped to the bottom, and what you saw there is what people call it an M. So the price dropped like this, okay, to this level here. So resistance, this here, this is resistance. Let's call this R1. Call this R1. And then let's call this R2. Okay. Let's call this R2. Okay. So now, after this drop, what happened to the price? It just went up there. The price went to that level. So now there was a swap here, a clear breakout. Okay. When you see a breakout, what you wait for is a retest. The retest when the price comes back to the zone. So here is a breakout, clear breakout, as you can see there. As you can see this here. This is a breakout from that zone. This is a breakout from that zone right there. I'm just using that. Okay. That's a breakout. So the price came back to this zone and went up there. Okay. So now let's call this now what support. Okay. So that's what you look for also in the charts. Those levels. So this now is no longer a ceiling, but it's now a floor. For example, if you've taken this as your floor, so this was your floor support, okay, and this was your support again. Okay. So that's what you look for. You look for simple things in the charts. You don't look for complicated things, simple things that you understand. Then you go to the 1-hour chart. As you can see now, the price has started to change a bit. So now you can see clearly that the price is now here. It started to change a bit. And then you go to the M50 to the 30 minutes chart. As you can see, the candlestick started to change from the one that we're dropping to one that are becoming bullish. Bullish means the price is moving up. Bearish means the price is dropping. It's going down. Okay. Let's look at some of the charts that we analyzed last night that I actually share the analysis on the group. Okay. So this is one of them. Okay. So as you can see here, the analysis said it's gonna come back here, it's gonna go up. What happened? Let's go to the on our chart. Let's remove this. Let's remove that. Let's remove that. Let's remove that. So because there's been some movement on gold, I've actually taken a trade on the other account. Okay. And it's go ikwenza lento yonke into ibe simple yabo ungayenzi ibe complicated analysis. For example, here the price, this is one of the base. Okay, as you can see there, this was another critical level. So what happened here? The price came back to this zone. This here is what we call RPR. Okay, RPR. So rally base rally. So the price went up, come back, retested this zone, and just been going up. So from there to there, it's about over 200 pips. So this RPR is what we call it. So here it's a buy zone because that's what we're looking to buy. So it's a buy zone, or call it zone. Okay. So buy there. That's what happened. The market actually went up. If you go to M30, you want to see if there was any clear signal. So it came back to the zone 1, 2, and then just and then boom, went up there. All right. So that was one of the analysis that was shared last night. As you can see, my estimate is that this year is not going to stop now. It's going to move up there. Why? It's because of the fake out that I see here. As you can see here, there's this resistance 1, resistance 2. I'm expecting the price to break to that level and go to that level of supply, which is about at 1932 US dollars. That's what the price of gold. As you can clearly see on the 4-hour charts that this was previous zone. As you can see, let me just let's look here. Abamazobheka la uyabona ukuthi buka la i-retested level ngiyabona i-retested level price, and now I'm expecting to push up there. The reason you need to break this breakout zone is because in this level here there are number 1, 2 type of orders that you need to be careful of, that where the market collects money. Okay, it is where the banks will collect money. So the banks will collect money. Number 1 is equal to the stop losses. People place their stop losses. Number 2 is their buy stops. This is what we call the breakout traders, because they say when the price breaks to that level, they're gonna enter buy. So they have these one others that are there. So this year is where you see a lot of stop losses. So these traders, they've been placing them. If the price breaks this level, number 1, there's going to be stop losses above that level, that resistance, because people have been taught that if the market is moving like this and you get an proper M, where you've got resistance 1 and resistance 2, you get proper M. So from that M, what you do is, okay, this is obviously where you sell. Now, as you can see that from this year, and this is number 2, there was a nice drop. From that M, what you do is you have a stop loss like right there. Okay. So now they have a lot of stop losses, but I'm expecting the market to go there and then a drop. Okay. The reason is because of this movement here, of this pattern here that I see. You can see. Just try to kind of gonna go like here. Let me call this. I'm gonna call it R1. Boom. Because that's what we've been talking about here on this video. I'm gonna call this R1, and I'm gonna call it R2. Okay. So what I need to do is do the same thing, but now on the right, not on the left. Okay, that's why I'm expecting to do the same thing, not on this side now, but on the right. Because whenever you analyze, always look left. Okay. I'm expecting this here to happen here on this side now. Okay. So yeah, basically the market sort of repeats same pattern over and over and over. Let's see what's happening on the Nasdaq. So the corner, it's the same story. It's the same story, same old story. So this is our 1 hour chart. That's what we normally use. Nasdaq mostly this rejection of really key level. As you can see, this is your Mariposa. The reaction was on them this year. Okay, so that's where we wanna check what level does this correspond to. We're gonna go to the 4 hour. As you can see, clearly see this is nice, easy trade. Okay, as you can see, guys, sure this is making sense now. This year, as you can see, this year. So the market was moving like this, and then there was a small drop. But then when there was a breakout here, the market broke this level and then came back and retested at this level and then moved up. So clearly this here was just a retest on this zone here. Okay. So broke this level, came back and retested, then continued going up. Okay. So that's what you look for, retest. Let's go to a smaller time frame just to see what type of candles were formed in the market as a retesting this level. You can see it came back to the zone and retested, and there was this bull candle. Okay, you can see guys, I hope this is clear. The market break, come back, retest, and then come back, retest it again. So most of the time, this is the, let's call this FTB. So first FTB, which means first time back to here. Okay. Yeah, so this is basically it. And then yeah. Okay. And then let's look for other things in other charts. Okay. I think there was a trade that I took on CatJpy. Where is CatJpy? Let's look for CatJpy. Okay. This was a sell. Okay. Was a sell. So as you can see, and it did make that drop. So the drop expected to come here. Okay. And you can see that it did happen from this zone here. As you can clearly mark this zone as, let's mark this zone as one. Let's mark this zone as support. So the price actually dropped here and we tested that zone. As you can see, the rejections. You can see this here, this candlesticks. So it's retesting that level this here. Zoom in on that so you can see. You can see this level is now being retested. So when the market retests the level, that's where you look for your entries. Then you take your entries, you enter See, retest, see, retest, okay, retest. So and then it dropped. So the drop from there to there, it's about 80 pips, which is a lot of money if you understand trading. Okay. Okay. So that was just an intro and technical analysis. Okay, just an intro. This is just intro. This is just a beginning. This is clearly a beginning. Okay, so when we look for a trade, let's say we look for it for at the day 4 hour, we're just breaking down from higher time frame, smaller time frame. The reason we do that is because on the higher time frame we look for direction, on a smaller time frame we look for entry point. Okay, entry point is where you enter a trade. Direction is where you see where the market is going up or going down. On a more chart analysis, I can give you a clear indication on the analysis. Okay, as you can see, same thing. The market repeats the same thing over and over. You just need to not just just have a clear understanding. See the same thing again. So the price retesting a level, then a further drop, retest, and then a further drop. I just want to see the one where it's actually it's a buy. So I think we're gonna look at let's look at the German 30. Okay, it's not giving us that. I'm looking for. Let's look at the Euro GBP. So this is a very nice one. As you can see, okay, let's do a 4 hour. As you can see here, as you can see, guys, this zone was tested. This zone here. So the market tested this zone. Okay, clear. So price broke this level and then came back to it to retest 1, 2, 3. Then it actually went up this morning as the market was opening. See? And also if you can zoom in a bit, you can see also previously there was also this here. Yeah, this here. Okay. That's another zone. So what do you look for? If you are doing technical analysis, you are looking for patterns. You are looking for some sort of behavior in the market that's going to give you whether it's a buy or a sell, or it's not really a trade, which means you don't need to place any orders on it. So like I keep saying that you're going to look at the M15 for your entry point or 1 hour, depending on the instrument you are trading. Okay, as you can see here, guys, price actually came back to this zone and retest, and then it's going up there. So let's go over that and just give you a sort of a breakdown on the kind of things you look for. Okay, go to the whiteboard. Okay, in terms of, so this here is what we call, so the price, let's say the price is moving like this, the price moves like this here, this here, the price break a level. So the way you're gonna enter is on the price goes there and then there. Okay, so when the price break that level, we look for entry here. So your entry is gonna be here. Your entry is gonna be here. Okay, why? Because this here was the support, and this here was the support. Okay, so now this is resistance. Okay. Now this is your resistance. Okay. So same story if the price or if this was okay, and also just okay. Also, if the price was moving, forming a resistance level, same story. The price is forming a resistance level. So the price moved down to the top. Okay, came back here to the support, came back here again, then it went up there, and then the next thing just shoot up. Okay, so it's gonna come back again to this level here and goes up. Okay, so now this here is now what support, and this here is what resistance. Okay, okay. So now this is a flip zone. So resistance has become support, and this here support becomes resistance. So your entry is going to be here. Entry for what? For buy. Okay, that's going to be entry for buy. Same story if okay. So as you can see, this here is your breakout zone. So I come back, reach C for the first time, then the price goes up. Okay, another setup that we look for obviously is what we call a fake cut. So the price goes up like this, and then creates a new high, and then come back to this level here. The price comes back to this level there. Maybe a further drop. And the price maybe they do a further drop here. Okay, and then from it and right there. So you see this and right here. And then this drop here. Raise this up. Raise. Okay, draw a line. So it goes there, and then from there we look for a sell entry. So here we do a sell entry. Okay, so now also remember we have here R1 and then we have R2. Okay, and as you can see, this level here, you understand this was a high, and then this here was a high. Okay, if you understand that, if you don't understand the higher and the high for now, it's not a problem. You will understand it later. Okay. Let's erase this. Let's erase this again. Okay. So I'm hoping this is making a bit of a sense. So this here is our sell entry. And this here is high. So here's our sell entry. So this resistance, remember the reason it's called fake out because they are stop losses here and the breakout traders. It's the same story even when it's like this, it's going down and the price is going to move up. So it's from a fake out. Okay. So the price will move like this. We come back here. Okay. Okay. So this come back to this level. price. So, and then we'll form this, go there, and come back here again, goes there, and then goes here again, then goes up there. Okay. Forgive my drawing is not really accurate, but I'm hoping you get the point. So this here is support level number 1, and this here is support level number 2. But your entry for buy is here. Okay, that's what is important. But your entry for buy is there. Again, this here is like this, and this here is this like 2. Okay, buy. Okay. Those are your fake outs. There are many patterns that we've looked at, but I just wanted us to focus on those two. I'm hoping those two are making a bit of sense. Okay. Oh, and another thing that you need to focus on is that if the price, let's say the price was moving like this, right? It was moving like this, and now it should reach this level here of, let's say this is your, okay, let me just erase this. Okay, let's assume the price is moving this. This is nothing. Okay. Assume this is red. Okay, let's just draw. So the price actually moved towards this level. So what you notice is that when the price starts moving like this towards this level, it's going to be like a compression. And then what you look for is a rejection, and the price will drop like this. So this is more like this also, because the price actually make the huge drop on that zone. So this is a bearish often. So what you need to see is its compression before the price actually drops. But remember, you do not move the market. The market is moved by market makers and the banks. So your job is to wait for a proper setup, and then you can take it. Your job is to analyze and then place trade and manage risk, not to move the market. Okay. That is all that I think is enough for now. As you can see, even here in the mid analysis on this, that I'm expecting the price to turn where? To turn there. Okay. Expecting the price to turn there. So it's going to continue moving up. If you go to the daily chart, okay, I think this was a weekly. Was it weekly? Yeah. So the price came back here and now it's retesting that previous level. So my expectation is that it's going to retest this level, of which is very close to it now. Yeah, it's very close. So USD CAD is very close to retesting that level. Those are the simple things you look for. All right. And yeah, that's all on this video. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe. Yes, that's all. Thank you.